We are Kinga and Marcin, and we've been living in our tiny house on wheels for the past 3 months. After leaving our home in Manchester, we set off for an adventure of our lifetime and drove through the whole of Europe to end up in beautiful Turkey. We are absolutely in love with this country. The landscape, the food, and the people is what makes this place unique and perfect for spending the winter in a camper van. So far on this trip, we have been chasing the best tourist sites and visiting places we have read about on the internet. A lot. So in this video, we plan to take it slow and show you what winter van life in Turkey looks like.
Big day today. We're doing a van tour with a channel called PodróżoVanie. These guys are Polish van lifers. They've been doing it for 5 years I think, and we're excited to see them. And we've got this beautiful spot right outside of Antalya in Turkey.
Vanja, you have to be on your A game today.
Looks like we've got some friends coming. King is hiding inside. O, ale jesteś dobry piesio. Good boy. Nagrywanie?
Nagrywanie, podróżowanie.
So we just did our van tour and we met the nicest people in the world.
I know, I'm so happy and so excited. Vanja had her moment and she's going to be all over now. We also received some really cool gifts. 2 cups, stickers, and a travel journal. I mean, I can't wait to go through it. I'm so excited. This is going to be so cool for Vanja. She's got her own tour. Yes! I would not even clean the van if my mum was coming to see us. Not like this. I mean, I would clean the van, but not like this. What an exciting day!
Good morning. It's the 3rd of January and it's about 20 degrees. I've never been this warm at this time. We found a great little car park again. There's another camper there. There's a beach there. It's very cool. We're having a nice little morning. See you later. We're on a hunt to find a campsite because we need electricity for the next few days, and we found this spot which looks pretty good. It's a picnic area. Apparently there's a campsite somewhere nearby.
We'll show you around. Come.
Just go out to lock the car, didn't I?
As we've been driving southeast through Turkey, we've noticed the landscape change. Bigger cities are starting to be further apart, and more often we find ourselves in beautiful forests like this one. We found the campsite. We're just not sure where the reception is or where we can find the prices or where we can book it. So that's the next mission. We have been blown away by Turkey in the past weeks, but it's safe to say we have been rushing to see as much as we can. At one point, it became too much, and I think we have become slightly overloaded. Our plan is to slow down for the next few weeks and settle down in one spot for longer than a single night. The reality of constantly travelling and being with each other 24/7 is also something that we are only just starting to learn about and deal with. We spent the last 80 days together and it's time for a little breakup. He's gonna do some work and do stuff that he likes, and I'm just gonna go and explore the city of Alanya. So come with me and see. So after about 2 hours, I don't know what to do with myself, and I know I promised Marcin that I'm gonna give him some time so he can spend on his own, but I just have no idea where else to go. I walked up and down and right to left, and I think I'm just so used to spending time with him. It's weird when he's not there. I actually really enjoy spending time with him. I think that's what it is, really. And when I finally get to spend time on my own, I'm happy for the first half an hour, and then I'm like, I could talk to somebody. Look who's joined me! Back together. Alanya is a seaside resort on the Turkish Riviera, and it is located 125 kilometers east of Antalya. The harmony of the modern and cosmopolitan atmosphere in this town is what draws millions of tourists to this region all year round. Reasonable prices, hot Mediterranean weather, long sandy beaches, historical sites, and the rich Turkish cuisine is what attracts the attention of tourists from all around the world. We've made it to our spot for the next 2 nights, or potentially for the next week. We're on a campsite by the sea, which is so pretty. We went to Alanya and Marcin really actually liked it. From my point of view, everything was made for tourists. We've been to quite a few beaches in Turkey, and never have a beach had so much rubbish on it. So that was just a bit of a shock, to be fair. I think that's the kind of spots I always want to have my breakfast by. Don't mind me. The owner of the campsite, or the guy that was at the reception, just came over with some tea, which was great timing whilst we were having our breakfast. The only way we could actually talk was via Google Translate, thank God for that. At the very end, I made a super silly mistake. I said gulu gulu as goodbye instead of gule gule, and he was just laughing his head off. You may have realised that I'm on the duty of vlogging now. Ouch, I definitely wore shit shoes. What was I thinking? I wore my sea shoes to get down to the seaside, but I didn't consider the fact that I have to walk through this really crappy off-road bit. Never mind. What I was going to say is, you may have noticed that I've taken over a little bit more. Marcin is working more than usual, so the weather today has been incredible. It's been like it normally is in Manchester in around hello The weather today has been like it normally is in Manchester in around May or June. But we've hooked up to water and we've hooked up to electricity, which is amazing. And this campsite is absolutely stunning. I hope tomorrow is just as nice as today. This is the best place ever. I got a bikini top because I thought I'm gonna go in the sea. A jumper because I thought I'm gonna be cold. A hat because it was really sunny. Some juice, a phone, a charger, a book, earphones and 2 towels. In Turkey, I think every single seaside that we've been to, maybe apart from one, I think one actually had a sandy beach. Apart from that, every single beach is full of stones, and it really does hurt your feet after a while. So, sea shoes. Do let me know if that's what they're actually called. And it's so cold! This is the coldest seaside we've been to in Turkey. Where's the warmth? Come on, guys! We're currently doing some upgrades to our van. We had our fruit hammock dangling off these plastic hooks, but they've came a little bit loose and the fruits were actually hitting the walls while we were driving, so we needed a new place, and I think this place is so much better and it's way out the way. We love adding bits to our van, so we couldn't stop on the fruit basket.
Hooks in the van are your best friend. So is a drill. We bought this little thing in cash and we didn't know where to put it.
Most of our food is stored in our little step. Today we'll be making some wraps for dinner. Come with me to the kitchen.
Been thinking about you, so beautiful and lovely. I wish you could see it all the way I do, so pure and true. And I've seen you in the sun, shining warm upon your skin, young feet wandering in the harbor there, and every summer since. It's filling all the empty.
So because we're at this campsite at the moment, I'm not going to be doing the dishes in the van because it's a lot easier to do in a normal big sink, let it dry. So I've got my big bucket. So I know I said it's a lot easier to do the dishes in here, not in the van. Well, it is, but we're not going to shower in the campsite. The comments said that it's super clean during the summertime, but we're off season and I just wouldn't go in there, basically. I've been told multiple times, it's not the success that matters, it's the road you take. I believe it now. Success is a peace of mind. It's knowing you did your best to be the best you can. Being the master of your destiny and the captain of your soul. Being thankful. Being glad. Being the king of your own world. The one that you create and not the one you found. I will be strong. I won't hesitate. If I see a mountain, I will climb. I won't turn around. I know what happiness is. I know it's mine.